Hello and welcome to another virtual report. I'm Deborah Sedillo Dugan. Today we're talking about parks. Some of those amenities at the park, city parks, have reopened, and we're so excited. But we want to be clear: the parks were never closed. We want to be safe, and we have those amenities closed. Here to talk a little bit about that is Greg Bach. Greg is the Public Information Officer for the city's Parks and Recreation Department. Greg, it's great seeing you. How are you?
Good. I'm doing well. Good seeing you too.
So, big news. And I do want to be clear, the parks never close because I'm one of those avid early morning runners and I use the parks quite often. But let's talk about some of these amenities and what that really means to residents.
Sure, that's right. Yeah, we were fortunate to be able to keep those open, the parks open throughout the pandemic, but we did close certain amenities, playgrounds, some of the outdoor fitness equipment, our basketball courts, and some other amenities that were presenting high touch surfaces or areas where it was just difficult for people to maintain physical distancing and how important that was in recent months. And so our staff to work very closely with City Council on monitoring a lot of the positive case metrics. And then just last week, City Council had a meeting and voted to and approved reopening those amenities. And so our staff very quickly over the last several days has worked to get all those amenities back and reopened. And so parks are now being able to be used like they were way back in March before the pandemic started.
When we talk about that, we're talking about the bathrooms, the drinking fountains, all of those things, correct?
That's right. Yep. All the amenities within those flatland parks, the kind of park that you see around your neighborhood that you're walking down the street to, taking the kids to, all those things are back and have reopened. And I think the thing as well too with restrooms, certainly encouraging people to bring their own hand sanitizer and wipes. Our staff is working to clean all of those park restrooms twice a day, but we are encouraging people to have some of those little added layers just to make them feel comfortable and to make sure that they're operating as healthy and safe as they can. We are encouraging people to get outside and to stay active. And that's a big part of what our department does, is providing these outdoor recreational options. It was unfortunate that we had to have some of these closed and restricted. It was important to public health, but we are excited to be able to reopen those now and continue to ask people to just be responsible as we still are in this public health emergency and still working through it.
A very important point. Like I said, I use the city park early in the morning for runs and whatnot, and there's a lot of activity out there early in the morning, whether people are walking their dogs or running, walking. But I do remember a time when we had all that yellow tape at the playgrounds, the basketball courts. So that's really, really exciting. And even the hiking trails. I mean, the hiking trails never close. So let's talk about all the positives and getting out, being active, and being responsible. Let's touch about, especially now that the weather's getting so nice. Because I'm a hiker too, and I just went out this last weekend. It was awesome. It was beautiful.
Sure. Well, obviously a very popular activity here in the city, and people come from all over. But even while travel has been limited here in recent months, we've seen an increase, double, maybe even triple what our normal numbers are on a lot of our trails as gyms were closed and some of the regular physical activity that people were doing that they just weren't able to have. And so that continued throughout this. Now we are getting into the fall and the weather will be changing here soon, hopefully, and cooling down a bit. But this is the time of year now when we get into October, November, into then late spring, where we see the highest use on our trails and the most activity. And just remind people, the biggest one is to stay hydrated. But we say take a hike, do it right. Obviously staying hydrated, wearing the proper clothing, taking a cell phone with you, those kinds of things. And it's really, I would encourage people, even year round, hike earlier in the morning, earlier in the day before it heats up. Even when we get into these nicer weather months, we still have days when it's warm. And being out there in the heat of the day and the middle of the day just isn't always the best idea. So mornings and evenings really are the key times to be out there enjoying it. And those are the times when we see the most usage.
Absolutely. And you have some great renovations that you just made, like at Payastoa Peak, and those beautiful bathrooms and all those amenities. It's really important to talk about, and you have talked about, the parks never close, just certain amenities. But let's also talk about, we talked about the hiking trails, but some of the virtual classes that kind of stem from this whole pandemic and COVID that will continue to happen. If for some reason, if somebody really doesn't feel comfortable getting out and they want to still remain active.
Yeah, absolutely. Our rec centers are still temporarily closed. And what we've been doing since the summer is we've been offering free virtual recreation. It's called PHX Plays at Home, which PHX Plays is our recreation programming that we run year round. So we've been able to offer this to people. It's on WebEx platform, the same platform we're using today for this interview. And it's for all ages, all ability levels. And you can go to our website, phoenix.gov/parks, and click on the register for programs button on there. And you'll see a full page with all the information on how to do that. And registration is required because you do need to be sent that WebEx link and code to join in, but it is all free. And we also have our Fit Phoenix programming, which is programming that we offer year round, offering a variety of outdoor workout programs. And these are things, like I said, that we're outdoors, that we're in our parks. With some of those restrictions on groups and things right now, we're offering it all virtually. And so we have our Fall in the Fitness program, which is a 10-week fitness program that just started earlier this month. We have another 4-week boot camp that's underway starting this week that you can still get involved in. And you don't have to register for the full 10 weeks or 4 weeks or whatever. You can register just for one night or do whatever works for you. And these are great ways to stay active while being able to stay at home and being able to stay in an environment that you're comfortable in doing. And I think you're right. I think when we will get to a point eventually where our centers will be able to reopen and we'll be able to bring back the in-person programming. But I do think that we probably will still maintain a virtual presence for these programs. We've seen a lot of interest in it, a lot of people that have taken advantage, and it provides some different flexibility than if you were coming into a center. And we talked about hiking a minute ago, but we also have the Phoenix Summit Challenge, which is a really popular annual event. It's every November, and we just announced this last week that we're going to hold this year's event in November, between November 14th and 20th, as a virtual event. And you can, it's $30, but you can find the registration information on our website as well. And registration gets you access to a Walker Tracker app. And basically, we have 7 suggested trails, but you could do any of our trails, or you could even use a treadmill in your home or walk a different route. And the challenge is basically based off of a certain amount of steps that equal a little over 25 miles. And so you can walk through the challenge. It's a way to help you stay active and to help you keep in shape, but to do it in a way where you can be socially and physically distanced. And so I see that may be a version of the event that may continue as well, too. I think we will bring back the in-person portion of that event at some point and the special festival that goes along with it. But we're finding new ways to provide our programming to people. And I think some of those new ways will continue.
Yeah, this is interesting because I got to tell you, there obviously has been some positive to a very negative situation. And, we're doing it right now with our virtual reporting in my home studio in Northeast Phoenix. So, you guys have so much to talk about. And one of my favorite parts of the city of Phoenix is I'm very, very active, and you do so many great things for not for the entire family, for kids, even for the seniors when they have their, what is it called? The senior sneakers? Is that what it's called? There's a name for it. I forget, where they get out and you encourage them to get out there and walk and do that Fit Phoenix.
Yes, we have, all sorts of senior programs too. That's part of our virtual programming as well. Now we're doing some senior chats that are being managed through the groups that help manage our senior centers that coexist with our rec centers. And so helping them do some virtual tours like of the MIM and some other museums around the country, and helping them be able to stay active and stay connected as well too, which it's difficult for a lot of people right now.
It really is. And that's why it's great to see you. I hadn't seen you in such a long time.
Yeah. Seeing you.
Yeah, it's great seeing you even virtually. Well, keep up the great work. I know our city residents are thrilled and excited about all the wonderful parks that we have. And now that all the amenities are now open, they can go full force. But as you said, continue to make sure that you are responsible. You're wearing your mask. You're you're being socially distanced when you're out there enjoying the beautiful outdoors, and just stay active. Well, thanks again so much for everything, Greg. It's great seeing you. And if you want any information, you can go to phoenix.gov/parks and make sure to check out all the wonderful things that Greg just talked about, and make sure to check out some of those virtual happenings as well. For Phoenix TV, I'm Deborah Cedillo Dugan.